Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. These days, if you hear an helicopter has made an emergency landing, that fact that it is an emergency landing, most Kenyans will always find themselves shocked. So I want to take you to a scenario about an helicopter that had to make an emergency landing because of bad weather. And the only sad thing is that this helicopter was carrying Isaac Mwaura, the government spokesman, and Kenya Red Cross personnel. So it's alleged that this helicopter had to make an emergency landing. So in a statement from the office of the spokesperson, it says, the spokesman, Honorable Isaac Mwaura, is safe. The helicopter plane that he and Idris Ahmed, the Kenya Red Cross Secretary General, were using from Nyando had to make an emergency landing in Gishungo, Kikuyu constituency due to poor weather conditions. They had gone to give relief to affected people. So that is a statement from the office of the spokesperson. The story goes like this. Issuing the daily floods situation update from Nduru Secondary School in Nyando constituency, Kisumu County, and also leading the distribution of non-food items to 441 floods affected persons who have been affected by the overflow of River Nyando. The government is collaborating with the county government of Kisumu and the Kenya Red Cross in corresponding to the humanitarian emergency across the country. The NFIs include kitchen set, blankets, a mini tent, water purifier, bar soap, blankets, mosquito nets, dignity packs, lasso, and torch. So these are things which the government had gone to give to the affected people within the Kisumu County around there, River Nyando. Remember that story about the River Nyando overflowing until that bridge was affected. So I want us to go to this story, emergency landing, Isaac Mwaura. And but before you do that, please like this video, because that's the only way you support our work, and that is the only way YouTube shares the contents of this video to other people. And if you're a viewer who has not subscribed, please subscribe to our channel, and to existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support. The weather is now not conducive for even air travels. And that is the reason why this story is trending about Isaac Mwaura's emergency landing. But just let's look at this thing from this perspective. Was it necessary for Isaac Mwaura to attend that distribution? Is it necessary? Personally, I think Kenya Red Cross and the county government can do a superb job in these distributions to avert such kind of issues, because now it means that every time a distribution is to be done, a government official has to go there, and that leads her to a story that surfaced in Mombasa a couple of months ago when Gachagua attacked the governors, mostly those governors early to Azimio, and he praised the governors in the Kenya Kwanza. But then on attacking the governments of Azimio, Gachagua talked about billions that have been flushed to these counties so that they can use the billions to help the affected victims. So in this latest happening, ladies and gentlemen, it is indicating that from the move of the government now, it is indicating that that kind of move that Gachagua talked about had not been done. The truth of the matter is that that distribution of those funds to help affected victims had not been done, and that's why this time round they are now using it. But we know that this is a bit political, because now, like the case of what I shared, what was we heard about in Murang'a County, whereby there was some kind of supremacy battle between Ndini Nyoro and Rigathi Gachagua, whereby the meeting was supposed to be for Rigathi Gachagua, but Ndini Nyoro hijacked before Gachagua came in. Ndini Nyoro had not been invited, so he hijacked. That one we did an analysis on that in another story. But you see, you look at this, is just the same thing about relief. It is just the same thing about relief, because this is turning out to be political. So I was telling you about this crisis of emergency landing. These days, ukisikia tu ndege ilitua, it was forced to land. Utapata kila Mkenya akona interest. The main reason why Kenyans will be interested in such a story is because of what happened with the late CDF Ogola. You know, hiyo story ya late CDF Ogola ambao saizi ni kama inaenda ikiisha. You know, Kenya story huwa inakuja na inaisha, so inaenda ikiisha. That story of the chopper that crashed, and this story of an emergency landing by Isaac Mwaura. You know, the story of River Nyando saizi, for those people who go there, River Nyando saizi sio kuzuri. Unfortunately, the bridge, from the story that I hear, ile bridge ya pale River Nyando, those people who reach there, they are always forced to wait for almost 5 hours ndio ile maji iende chini, because inasemekana kwamba ile maji imekuja mpaka juu ya bridge sana, and those people who refuse to listen, kama zile kanta, kuna kanta liko zikipita pale, those kantas they find themselves they're forced to, hizo kanta liko zinakwama, then kwa sababu zinakwama inabidi zivutwe tena, you know, those kind of counters. So those people have gone through that bridge literally for the past like 1 week will attest the fact that ukifika pale inakubidi ungoje for almost 5 hours ile maji iende chini. You know, like there was a friend of mine who had come from who was in Nakuru, so he was heading to Siaya, so he had to take almost 24, was it, because inasemekana alitoka saa 7 akafika saa 7 usiku, but you see normally ukitoka saa 7 Nakuru unafaa ufike kama saa 1 hivi pale unaenda about some, because Nakuru to Kisumu ni kama approximately 4 hours or 3 to 4 hours, so 3 to 4 hours, then you add an extra 1 hour from Kisumu to Siaya, so that's around 5 hours. So ukitoka saa 7 ndakana by kitu saa 1 uko Siaya, but this particular friend of mine alifika saa 7. So that is how bad the weather is, you know, and that's why you find that Isaac Mwaura had to go to Nyando area huko to give relief food for those people who are affected, because the videos which are surfacing again, if you look at those videos, unapata kwamba watu kwa police station, watu kwa hospitali, watu kwa mabarabara, wapi kila mahali, those areas zote very very they're worstly affected. Maji kila mahali, the police camps, you know. I saw a video of a police camp ambayo ilikuwa imejaa maji kabisa. Of course there's also a story that in Kiambu, sijui ni Murang'a ama Kiambu, kuna ka landslide, yeah, so hiyo landslide watu kule wamekuwa affected, and that's why you find that Isaac Mwaura was trying to make sure that he kills 2 birds with 1 stone by going to Nyando and doing that delivery, and also going to Kiambu County to also do that delivery, because you know, of course, Isaac Mwaura comes from the mountain. Because he comes from the mountain, ingempatia picha mbaya sana kama hangeenda kwa kusaidia wale watu wa mountain, because he still has a political ambition, probably an MP again, a senator, a governor, so he had to go there. But unfortunately, this story of an emergency landing of an helicopter has shocked people. But you see, the government has cleared that government spokesperson is safe. That is what is being shared by that office of the spokesperson. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to raise my case here. But what do you think about this latest happenings regarding helicopters forced to make emergency landings? Do you think the government is doing enough to contain this issue? Just go below the comment section and offer your reaction. So perhaps if you watch this video and do not subscribe, please take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. So until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.